If you're a chef that wants to add more healthy proteins to your lunch and dinner menus, take a look at this incredible global dish made with eggs. I'm Steve Solomon, menu strategist for American Egg Board, here today with CAA chef Scott Samuel. Let's see what chef has cooking for us today.
I'm going to show you how to make this paella. It's a traditional Spanish paella with chicken, chorizo, clams, arborio rice, saffron, tomatoes, and we're finishing it with a couple of shirred eggs. Let's talk about our ingredients. In this case, we have chorizo, which is the sausage that I've sliced, chicken thighs. We're going to cook these off, get some nice color, some flavor, the base of the pan. Then we'll add onions and garlic and parsley, make a little sofrito. Then we're adding tomatoes, tomato paste, some spices, and our arborio rice. And cook that down until our rice is stir-fried. Add some warm chicken stock and cook this until the rice has absorbed it, but it's going to still be slightly al dente. We'll add our clams, put it in the oven, and then we'll add our eggs, crack them right onto the paella, and finish this whole thing in the oven. A great dish that we can make partially ahead of time, and then for service, we can finish it at the last second with the shirred eggs. So let's start with our chorizo. We're going to get some nice color here. So I'm making a portion of the recipe here using a single paella pan. So this is the traditional base of the paella. We'll get some great color here. Slow and low is the tune for making a nice paella. All right, so we're going to cook this to get a light caramelization, then we'll add our Italian parsley, then our tomatoes, tomato paste, and then we'll stir fry the arborio rice. Okay, now that I got a little bit of color of these garlic and onions, we're adding some of our chopped Italian parsley. We're making a little sofrito here. This is the base of the paella. All right, then adding fresh tomatoes. And this is going to kind of deglaze the pan, and I'm going to cook it down until some of the moisture is now evaporated. Okay, you can see the bubbles here. We're kind of cooking off the moisture of the tomato, concentrating, kind of also cooking off the acid of the tomato. Then we're going to add some tomato paste. And I have a mixture of saffron and chili flakes here for a little bit of heat. Floral notes, we'll go a bay leaf, a mix of chopped rosemary and chopped sage. All right, we'll cook this another couple minutes and then we'll add the rice. And then this base is what we will sprinkle our rice on. And kind of do a little stir fry here. I want the rice to be coated with this flavor before I add my chicken stock. And we're going to add just enough so that it can cook down without being soupy, so we can get a little bit of crunchy edges of the rice. All right, so we're stir frying the rice, kind of for arborio, kind of sealing in the starch, and then we'll add our chicken stock. Bring it to a simmer. And we'll cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes just so that the rice has a chance to absorb. Okay, so our rice has probably absorbed 60 to 70% of the moisture. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my browned off chorizo and chicken and some of my roasted red peppers. Continue cooking about another 4 or 5 minutes until my rice has a chance to start to get al dente and most of the moisture is absorbed. All right, now that my rice is al dente, it's almost done. These clams will take a few minutes and they'll release a little bit of moisture into this. That moisture will continue adding to the liquid for the rice. All right, another 3 or 4 minutes like this. I'm going to give it a quick cover. All right, that's been about 4 or 5 minutes right there. The clams have opened. And let's finish this dish. We're going to finish it in the oven with some cracked eggs on it. So simply cracking a couple eggs on the top. Season our dish with a touch of salt, touch of pepper, and into our preheated 400-degree oven.
What a great dish, and perfect for any time of the day. As you know, more and more restaurants are looking at serving eggs all day. 70% of consumers said in a recent NRA poll that they wanted breakfast all day. For millennials who are driving trends, that number jumped to a whopping 79%. In fact, we are finding that not only are eggs being used more at dinner, but dinner-oriented meats and vegetables are finding their way onto breakfast menus. We knew that breakfast was the most important meal of the day. Now you can have that meal anyway and any time of day.
Okay, our pie has been in the oven for about 5 minutes, shearing our eggs at 400 degrees. All right, so the eggs are just set. This is what it should look like. And the edges should have this nice crunchy look to it. So here we go, our traditional Spanish paella with shirred eggs. And you can have this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Enjoy.